Decent.
Decent.
I will take decent.
Decent.
Alright, just so you guys know, I am streaming now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
So my
taking my daughter to school today,
and
and there's still like probably like a foot and a half of snow outside.
and I'm like, get ready for school, man.
And she's like, okay. And she goes to the front door and starts like getting her boots and coat and shit on. And she comes back into the kitchen where I'm like aggressively sipping coffee, trying to prepare. And she's just like, all right, mommy, I'm ready for school. And I look at, and she's in like fucking, there's like I just said, there's like a foot and a half of snow outside, and she's got like fucking wellies on. And I'm like, what?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You can't wear those.
You can't wear those.
And she's like,
but why? I like them. Because there's a foot and a half of snow outside. Please put your snow boots on. She argued with me for 10 minutes until we were almost late, and then I just had to leave anyway. So now my 4-year-old is at school where there's snow fucking everywhere in a pair of wellies. So that's really great. I probably look like mom of the fucking year today.
That sounds like parentalship 101.
Give up, nothing matters. Yes.
Perfect.
Well, snow doesn't affect Canadians anyway, so it's fine.
She's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Cortraption's already in chat.
Hi,
She says,
Cortraption.
are you guys making your characters? And then she said, I love this story. Cortraption could actually join us in Discord.
Yeah, she wanted to. I mean, she's got a role a character, right?
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know her
I
life.
mean, I guess.
Alright, so, Kitty, you were saying that you already have the player's handbook?
Yes.
Okay, do you have, like, any idea what kind of character you're thinking about playing? Like, class or race?
I was thinking either Warlock or Monk.
Ooh. Do you want to literally punch a Dracula?
I was thinking about that.
That would be a story. One time in a D&D campaign, I literally punched Dracula.
Definitely.
Monks are like really good. I think that monks I think they got balanced in 5e, but when this edition was like first released, they were broken as fuck. It was gross because they have like if you go down a specific sort of tree with them where you're leveling up oh my god, like these empowered strikes, elemental strikes, where you were basically just like punching them with lightning. They were so broken, it was disgusting. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It was really gross because they would just like crit a lot, and then like their damage was just disgusting, and also they could stun, and like the resistance for it was like unnecessarily like high that the enemy would need to roll. It was really gross. Wasn't okay with that.
This is what we're going to be playing stream. Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. This is my manual. Sorry, I already have people watching, so figured I would just address it.
That's fine.
Here's what I'm going to do. I would like to decide, especially since I rolled disgusting god stats. Wow. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18. I almost wish one of those 17s was a 12, just so I'd have a nice curve. I will pick my class last.
Okay.
You can do
You can do like
Well,
anything.
the problem is, I see several classes here I'd like to play. And so if other people tell me what they're playing, then I think I'll have a better feel. I mean, my default setting is fighter or cleric.
That's my
Clerics
favorite.
are pretty awesome. I don't really know clerics
They are my
that well in
favorite.
5th edition, though.
they're not too much different. They changed them a little bit in fourth, which we don't really talk about because I like to pretend it
Yeah, I
didn't
played a
happen,
fourth edition
but,
cleric for a long time, actually.
fourth was
It
so
really was.
bad. It
What are you
was
talking
so
about?
bad.
MMO offline was bad?
Oh my god, stop.
So wait, so
gonna forever
okay,
be
so
angry.
Kitty is thinking,
Monk or
warlock.
warlock.
Loina was
Yeah.
thinking paladin until we told him he was being stupid, right?
I mean, if he still wants to play a paladin, you're welcome to play your paladin, Lena. I will
Well-
not stop you.
Here's where I'm sat, right?
Your stats are pretty like pleasantly mediocre,
Pleasantly mediocre. That sounds
so you're
my
like
life.
you're built for a human.
So I'm sort of, I'm sat here like I could go paladin, which I would be excellent at because I would play him as the snootiest motherfucker around,
Mm-hmm.
or I could go warlock because necromancy. There aren't too many. Maybe, and I'm sort of dancing on this one, but maybe barbarian.
Barbarians are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's something I don't usually play.
Yeah, no, they're pretty fun.
Are we starting first level?
They're interesting. Good question. I actually think I'm gonna start at second or third
Yeah, that
level.
makes a big difference.
Yeah. It's a matter of trying to balance that, right? Give me a second. Let me, like, look at my book again. Oh, so at some point, probably after the first or second session or something, I think I'm gonna have to sit down with everyone and roll backup characters. Just as a warning. You will need backup. Actually, you know what? This one is pretty much tailored, so we are gonna start at first level. This is tailored pretty well. I don't really need to do a lot of it, so yeah, we're gonna start at first level.
In that case, I'm not going to choose Druid.
I had to think because the original Curse of Strahd was like 5th or 6th in second edition, so
I would rather kill myself than play
Dude, Druids are
so
a lot
that
different
one's
than
sorted.
this than what you're used to.
yeah, druids in D&D are really fucking cool,
Yeah.
actually.
And I quote, wielding the powers of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dude, don't think
that-
about hippie night elves from World of Warcraft, okay? That's the wrong
Yeah.
thought. Think like ancient Celtic and, like old god style druids of like, British lore.
They're really cool. I really like them. They get like a familiar, and you can have like a fucking puma that like rips people's faces
Yeah,
off.
I'm assuming Luna has played The Witcher 3, and I'm sort of thinking of the druids of Skellige.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little more like that, actually, honestly.
And I still don't want to throw a plant at someone.
I mean, you're not really throwing plants at people. Like, you're hitting people more often with, like, a staff than anything else, I think, or like a club. The last druid that I played wielded a scimitar, so fucking come at me.
I played a druid once that had a scimitar and no other weapons at all. And but she had like an amazing, this was like 3rd edition, she had an amazing survival score, so it was my job to hunt for food. And after like the 3rd or 4th session, someone goes, "How do you hunt for food with a scimitar?" I'm like, I'm really good at
Fucking
hunting.
worry. Yeah, don't fucking worry about it. Oh, that is the other thing. A lot
Plot
of
and elemental damage.
DMs don't pay attention to things like food and water rations. pay attention to your food and water rations.
Oh, thank fuck, because I hate that.
I
Good.
will starve you.
I'm here, by
I think
the way.
Cortruption misunderstood what you just said.
I will starve you out. Like, if you don't have rations, you will starve to death.
I used to always worry about that and like make sure I had everything, and then it never
Yes.
mattered.
Yeah, and then like the DMs never even said
See,
anything
because
about it.
I'm the exact opposite way, where I'm like, yeah, we're not going to track ammunition, we're not going to track your food. Just spend 10 gold at the start or whatever, and we can assume that you're smart. Like, the only time I would ever have it be an issue is if you were in an extended period of time where you wouldn't have access to food. But that was just me. So that's why Cortruption is saying,
Yeah, no, that makes sense, but I'm just
no,
like,
that's
no,
fine.
I don't assume you're smart enough.
I'm going to have a minimum of at least 14 intelligence. I'll be smart enough.
Good. Good. Okay, Cortruption, you see in the you have a Roll20 account set up already?
I have an account. I am not in my PC just at the moment because I'm still doing my morning routine, but
that's
I'm
fine.
going to join you guys in a minute.
Okay, well when you do, there's a link in the Discord in the D&D chat that you can use to join the game. And then I've got a thing at the very, very bottom of the chat that's just like /roll4d6, and that's how we're gonna roll stats. Obviously rolling them 6 times, so 4d6 6 times. And in that 6 times, you can re-roll 2 ones. And that's how we're gonna do it. So we'll see if you like roll really good like Rev did, because he's just got some god character
My
right
lowest
now.
stat is a 14.
Why do you guys have access to that? You shouldn't have access.
I would like to do a I have decided possibly I want to play a gnome, maybe a gnomish rogue. I want to take points in I want her to be like a chef that's a poisoner. Like I'm like, yes, make cooking matter.
That would be fun. I don't think anyone's like expressed interest in a rogue, so that would also be good.
No,
Who gave
I'm a
you
gnome, but I'm a
access?
wizard.
I have the asshole skills required to play a rogue, but other than that,
You don't need to be an asshole.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
more of
what
just
the
WoW
hell?
here. I'm thinking of WoW here.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I was actually explaining the other day how like regularly upset I would get, because when I played a cleric, I had no problems playing like a lawful good character, which is very not me as a person, I think we all know.
No, it is
But
not.
no. But I would get angry at I remember getting angry at like one of the DMs one time because he was like, "Why are you such an asshole?" And I was like, "Lawful good does not mean lawful nice, fucko." Like
No, you can be a real fucking jackass and be lawful good.
Absolutely, because it's a set of morals, not whether or not I'm a nice person. I don't need to be good to be around.
So I, with that character, I could roll it as a rogue, or that was the other thing. I was like, I don't know, I could take a healing class and still like be take poison expert of some sort. So it depends on what other people are playing.
Yeah, you absolutely
You
could.
know another thing about anything about Ravenloft? If you read the D&D books, the Ravenloft books are so good.
Oh, they are. Oh my god. Like
Oh
the
my
novels?
god, so good. They're like, they're
Oh, they
way
are
better than any of the other
fucking
novels.
excellent. They are probably like some of my favorite novels, like pretty much ever. I love them so much. I love this setting. I love this setting. It's my favorite one. And probably the other one I was like thinking that I kind of wanted to do eventually is an Eberron
Oh my,
campaign,
no!
'cause I've
No,
never
you
actually-
can't do Eberron. That's when I get to DM. Eberron is
okay.
my system.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I will put
fuck.
my picture of me and Keith Baker up on my stream.
Okay.
No,
Damn it.
you have no idea my obsession with Eberron.
Eberron is absolutely my second favorite campaign setting, but I've never ever run a campaign
I've
there.
run more campaigns in
Which is
Eberron
why-
than I've run in any other setting.
Did the creators of D&D add Barons just because of Sir Barrington?
Oh my god.
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
No, I'm actually amazed.
Of course, now that I want to find it, I can't find the picture of me and Keith Baker. Of course.
I could play a fox person.
So my racial stab bonus is throw it on top of my roll.
What?
My racial stat bonus. I just throw it on top of whatever I rolled. Like if I have base 50 intelligence, and I get +2 as a gnome, I just put 17.
Yeah, it should automatically do that for you
in this character.
in this character sheet.
Let me look at.
Let me look at your sheet. Hold on.
Yeah, so when you put.
Yeah, so when you put the 15 in, you see the intelligence there is 2.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I got 2 more intelligence for being a gnome.
Oh.
Look, if you look at my stream, that's a picture of me
well,
with
that-
Keith Baker, the creator of Eberron.
Neat.
I don't get celebrity
yeah,
struck very
so-
easily, but that was my celebrity strike right there.
I would actually probably lose
Yeah.
it.
Dude, the funny thing is, he and I ended up talking for like an hour and a half, and eventually I was like, all right, man, well, listen, it's been great talking, but I gotta go. Like, yep.
Okay, so if the thing is if you change that to 17, you'll actually change your bonus. So is this an extra bonus or is this an extra to the stat?
It's to the stat. It says.
Okay, then go ahead and add it. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Me scrolling through this isn't like scrolling through it for you, right? Like it's not fucking up anything.
Nope. I also get 1 bonus Constitution for being a
Yes.
rock gnome. Yeah.
Rock! He's gonna be a rock gnome! Oh.
Oh, there's already
Good.
another gnome.
Yep.
Okay, so that does work. Okay, so yeah, that's the
Ricky,
cool
would there could be
thing.
gnomes? Maybe I should change.
No, you can. Everyone
You
can
can
be.
still be a gnome.
You can be a party of gnomes. I won't give a fuck.
So adorable.
You know what's funny is
Gnome party.
one of my character concepts was a halfling.
Look, all I'm saying,
Good.
if you guys start going gnome, I'm going goblin.
Stop. No. Okay, so this is like one of the really cool things. So how I just did that intelligence save there, that's off of Ricky's sheet. So if you have your stats in your sheet, you on the side there where like all of your stats are, if you click on say strength, dexterity, constitution, that will automatically roll a save.
So those are your saves.
So those are your saves. So if I tell you like, hey,
roll me constitution.
roll me constitution, roll me int, or whatever,
You can just click on that.
you can just click on that and it'll automatically do it for you.
Huh, that is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Whoa, chill.
Whoa, chill.
So Kitty, wow,
Fuck.
20. Natural.
Proficient.
Oh, you're proficient in dex, eh?
So Kitty's gonna be an elven monk. Ricky's gonna be a gnome
Okay.
wizard. Court's gonna be
Something.
a gnome
Something.
cook. I forget what
A
class.
gnome?
Something. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something that's going to totally get easily killed, and then I'm going to have to use my backup character. Is what's going to happen here.
That is, yeah, backup characters are so important in Ravenloft. Like, I cannot stress it enough because you can round a corner and get straight murdered. Like,
So, what on earth is a human revenant? Am I just staring at the wrong thing? The obvious Google.
Oh, I was not listening. What? Sorry.
What on earth is a human revenant?
What kind of question is that? Where did this come from?
I'm looking at a Google Docs, which I can only assume is supposedly including of most races in 5e.
Oh, yeah, the Revenant is a race in 5e. I think it's from the Unearthed Arcana book.
King Abu Dhabi says, Revenants are undead souls that return to complete a quest.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that is specifically from the Unearthed Arcana book, which if you want to use that book, dude, fucking everyone is welcome to use all of the base 5e books. I've mentioned before that if you are a veteran of some sort and you feel comfortable talking about homebrew, talk to me about homebrew, because I fucking love that shit. My friends and I created like a weird paladin-esque sort of thing that was also sort of Aquaman.
I've got a question. Can I play a fighter who was training to become a paladin, but he's not a paladin because he did something bad and then blah, blah, blah. So his class is going to be fighter, but he kind of considers himself like, he may even say that he was, I was a novice paladin, but he's not a paladin. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like I played a fucking pirate at one point that was like, yes, I have definitely sailed all of the seas, and she was terrified of water and boats.
Well, it's not so much that he's lying; it's just that he identifies as a paladin, but he has no connection to. He has no connection to his deity.
Will it trigger him if I tell him he's not a paladin?
I don't know.
I mean, he identifies as one, so if I'm like, you're not actually a paladin, this is just a mental disease,
no,
will he get
because
really
he
triggered?
was training to be a paladin. Like, he never took his oath, so he knows he's not a paladin before.
You can't use paladin bathrooms.
I think. Oh my god. If you did that.
Yeah, no, we could do that, Rev. I don't see why not. That would be fun. It'd be an interesting character.
If you did that, I think I would then have to go paladin as well. Well, not as well, but.
Well, if you did, that might be
Just
interesting. I'd be all bitter and jaded. I'd be like, fuck this guy.
See what I mean?
This fucking guy.
A D&D game in which me and Rack are just jaded at one another is probably going to be amazing. Is all I'm gonna say.
I'm still not 100% sold.
So wait, it's been a minute for me since I used Roll20. Where do I access the character sheet?
I will give you one, sorry. I'm just setting up everyone's character sheets.
I am still thinking.
How are you going to roll health as
I want to
well?
wait to roll until I have a place to put the numbers, you know?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking potentially of a druid too, though.
Okay, you should have access to your character sheet now.
Are you gonna roll health as well, or will we get like the max for level 1?
You get the max for level 1, and then for every level after, you will either roll or take the median.
Right.
You can choose whichever you would like to do at every level. Okay, contraption. Are you ready to roll me your stats?
In just a second, I am deep in a post about poisons in 5e D&D. Hold on.
Okay.
I think a lot of it depends also on if Court wants to go cleric. If she's gonna go cleric, I think I don't know.
I'm trying to determine if there's like a preferred class for a poisoner, but I don't think there necessarily
Rogue?
is.
A rogue probably would be ideal,
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. Making a vial of poison takes 20 days to craft and costs 50 gold points according to the downtime crafting rules.
Oh?
Fuck.
There was that artificer class they added in Unearthed Arcana that I think had alchemy.
There is also that.
That's bullshit, because I have enough basic ingredients in my house to whip up a poison in 5 minutes.
Goods.
Dissolve some aspirin here. Hold on.
Yeah, poison.
It shouldn't be this expensive or take this
What's
long.
up, Sock? How's it going, buddy? Alchemist Artificer is no poisoner, is what Abu Dhabi says.
Not necessarily, no. But it could be. But it could be. We could homebrew this shit. I mean, I would have to balance it like crazy, but yeah. Yeah, I think that Rogue Assassin would be ideal as well. I don't know, for this kind of thing anyway.
I'm trying to please the Munchkin for a second here and get him set up with something.
Oh, take your time. I have someone else in here to roll stats anyway, so if you want to wait a few minutes, I don't mind.
Yeah, do it.
All right. What? I really need to take away your guys' fucking power, because you can't be trusted. Like,
Milady. I just looked over at that. That's kind of hilarious. Rogue is a forego stealth for sleight of hand. I'm just reading off what my chat is saying. Oh, god damn it. Hang on, I gotta take this phone call. Be right back. Hello?
I'm to meet you, Mike.
Hi.
This is why I told him to remember.
oh my god.
Wow.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
I thought I had bad rolls.
So, out of curiosity, for someone who has no fucking idea why are you recommending Human Paladin to bad rolls?
Because the human paladin doesn't require good stats.
Ah.
And if you play a human, then you get a bonus feat, which helps balance out your garbage rolls.
My garbage. Okay. So you have good rolls.
I think that a wizard is ideal. Wizards, rogue, warlock, pretty much like almost any magic user is really good if you've had like really good stats. At that point, it's just dependent on if you are a caster off of int or charisma. Oh Jesus.
You can compensate for some shit rolls by carefully selecting your race and traits and shit.
Yep.
Wait, you only rerolled one?
No, he rerolled 2 ones on the same stat.
Oh, okay,
Go
okay.
take the Go take the $10,000 that I keep stored in my mattress. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
What?
I think he's just saying shit. So
Same.
you're just.
Oh my god. 9. Oh, 9. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's only a couple negatives.
Right.
And like nothing in the positive at all. Yeah,
He's got a
exactly. This
plus
guy
one.
in the Twitch chat's got it. Yeah, so the base human is +1 across the board, and then you get like the human variant, you get an extra feat, and then 2 +1 stats. What the fuck? Rev, chill. Jesus. Holy fuck. The bonus feat for me is like ridiculous. It just really helps fucking level out garbage rolls. What does the stick man have like fab ankle boots?
I
You're
was
welcome.
responsible for that.
I'm like more concerned about
You can tell I wasn't responsible for that one because it's draw.
his waste problems.
Being my midget with robbing my midget with chocolate chips to do this.
Good. Tiny human, let your mother do things, please.
Fucking A, man. Well, if I have a roguish, no, I'm gonna have to take assassin as the archetype for sure. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sorry.
Okay. Did you pay back Maria? Okay. Good. Tomorrow morning? Okay. All right, love you. Bye-bye. I'm back.
Welcome back. You done shrieking at your
Oh, that's my
wife?
mother, actually.
Hey,
Why?
Oh my.
Well, he could hear
I
you.
was in another room with a door closed.
You were
I wasn't
shrieking.
shrieking. What did you hear me say?
Love you.
I heard you talking about money under a
Oh,
mattress.
Yeah,
There
$10,000
was
stored
also
under
some
a
other
person's
shrieking,
mattress.
but I wasn't listening.
I was fairly convinced at one point you were saying things just so we'd hear them and go,
No,
what?
I was in my dining room with the door closed to the kitchen. Sorry, I did not think my voice would carry
It's okay.
through.
It's fine. I thought it was funny, in fact.
All right, so I'm back. Did people make more decisions on what the class are playing?
Well, I mean, Chris's rolls were 12, 7, 7, 9, 8, 9,
Good.
so I think he's just gonna give up. I'm waiting on. I think Contraption's bribing her
Is
crib
Chris in
midget.
Discord?
Yes, I'm about ready to roll here.
I never invited
Well,
him.
send him an invite. So we can
I gave him.
get in the voice comms.
Before I get way invested, Tuesdays, yes. What time do you think you imagine us starting on Tuesday?
Probably. I mean, what would be best for you? I can do almost anything. Tell me what would be best.
I can't really go much later than 10 p.m., maybe 10:30. So we have to start at a,
Yeah, okay. No, I'll work something out. That's totally fine. I already had the link, Luna.
I'm just being helpful.
Rev, I might have to give up Wednesday Quiplash to like balance out this.
Well, as long as you still show up on Sundays. Besides, it's not like I don't really count on anyone from the Proper Nerds to show up for my games anymore.
Oh, savage.
Well, what do you want me to say, man? It's like the last 2 weeks I've gotten like 1 or 2 people, and it's usually Cortraption.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I haven't been around like at all. I can't say shit.
I fell asleep.
My sleeping has been retarded.
Oh, I've just not been here. I have no excuse. I'm not offering you an excuse. I just haven't been here.
Someone's breathing in their mic heavy.
Not it. So I'm rolling 2. What?
4d6s, 6 times. And then you can pick 2 ones that you can
All right,
reroll.
let me catch up on chat here. I feel like King Abu Dhabi was saying a lot while I was gone.
Yeah, we were having a
Oh,
talk,
all right.
man.
Yeah, I see that you were talking with him. All right, thank you for entertaining my stream while I was on the phone with my mother, who just bought a house.
I've got you.
Wait,
My mom, she bought her mother's house. She bought the house on Casadega Lake.
On the lake?
Yeah.
On the lake? Oh my gosh!
Well, it's been like tied up with legal battles for like the last 15 years because when my grandmother died, my mom and my aunt went in together and purchased it together, and that turned out to be a terrible idea, like everyone said, because my aunt is crazy. And so it's been like 15 years of my aunt like sabotaging my mom and literally sabotaging the property, like ripping the pipes out and stuff, and like trying to get the house condemned just so she could buy the property and bulldoze it and then build a new house on it.
Right.
But it finally went up, like 15 years of legal battles, and it's finally went up for auction. My mom just won it.
Are you gonna re-roll that one that you got like one of them? If you want to re-roll it, you're free to.
Yeah, so it just replace the whole roll, or you want me to just re-roll 1 die?
You just re-roll what? Yeah, just re-roll 1d6.
I think King Abu Dhabi really wants someone to play a barbarian. He has said those are barbarian stats for every roll.
I might have to be a Bob.
Oh, it's Luna that's breathing into her mic.
Is it me?
It is.
Is
you.
it me?
So that'll give me a 16 instead of a 12 if I replace that 1 there.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, these races cannot be in the game. There's fucking Godzilla and Kryptonian on this sheet.
Let me just mute my... well, the thing is, it's not a 22 strength, dude. So what it is we're rolling 4d6 and dropping the lowest. So it's
I
not...
keep hitting the hotkeys on my keyboard and not my phone because I'm discording on my phone. And
this
saving.
is not a 22. This is an
22,
18.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I don't know if that makes sense, King Abu Dhabi.
Can you send files over Discord, or do I have to use something else?
You can send files up to 8 megabytes.
King Abu Dhabi thought we were rolling 46 for stats. I had to explain to it it's 46 drop lowest. Yeah.
You're like a really well-rounded character there, Contraption.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I didn't go back and look at all that Rev rolled. It's not a god character, but it's all right.
You know what you did wrong?
Yeah, you've got a.
You didn't say, oh, get ready for some shitty stats, because that's what I did.
It's absolutely what happened. Yep. So that's on you. Yeah, after dropping the lowest, you've got 11, 14, 9, 18, 12, and 8. So that's like well-rounded and good. I'm
How do
happy
I
with
change
that.
my avatar on Roll20?
I think you do it from your profile thing. I don't know. I never did
okay,
it.
I'm not going to do that while I'm on stream.
Do we have like upfront fighters now? So should I take it? Should I go ahead and be Rain? Like this is too meta gaming, isn't it? Or
You
not?
do what you want, man. Don't. Yeah. This is my thing. Is like, play whatever
That's
you
what
want.
Like I'm gonna put my points.
Loina, can you give Chris access to the D&D text channel, please?
You bet I can.
Thank you.
If you want to...
Like obviously I want to like boost my constitution and put like high level con in there, but like then if I go like my secondary highest is charisma, then I can like just sneak my poison in all kinds of places. That's assuming I have. I'm like making huge leaps of assumptions. Oh, what
Why
to
don't you
do?
just go ahead and make Chris a guest nerd? Since he was on a Proper Nerds podcast. And if...
Well, he needs to be approved to get in this chat.
Considering it's Ravenloft, I bet we're gonna make all kinds of mental saving rolls. So I probably want to.
What is this
Yeah.
metagaming?
Oh, sorry.
Stop that nonsense.
It's okay. It's okay. As long as it doesn't get like super meta, I don't mind. Like we had someone play a ranger in Ravenloft before, and he picked his fucking like ideal enemy as undead, and I was like, you motherfucker. This metagaming garbage.
See, you know, the funny thing is, I metagame, but I anti-metagame. So I'm like, I'll know something about Ravenloft, but I'm like, but my character wouldn't know that, so I absolutely can't know that. Like, even if my character would logically assume it, it's like, well, I'm not gonna, because I'm anti-metagaming.
What do you mean common sense? Fuck it. I love your stats though. Those like single digit numbers. All of those single digit numbers. Chris is just going to ignore me and then hate me forever.
No, it's fine. I made a monk.
Good.
A monk who's really bad at everything.
So we're gonna have 2 monks?
Yeah.
How are you going to punch Dracula with stats like that?
It's fine. I have a +1 to my dexterity, so...
Yeah.
Good.
And a -2 to literally everything else, so...
Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some character concepts up on my stream, and people can tell me what they like and help me decide.
That dwarf looks way too badass.
Does he?
Yeah, like I don't know. I think when I think like dwarf anything, I think of something that looks a little bit silly.
Oh,
And a little
I
bit shit.
disagree. I think dwarves are very, I don't know, I think of them as very kind of gruff and token-esque and kind of badass.
Yeah. All hardy and shit.
Who the fuck is my D&D character has actually made me several D&D characters.
Yeah, they're great.
Okay, so you don't like that dwarf, so we'll say no to that.
Crass gnome druid from the Dungeon Inspectors Guild who likes to settle arguments with headbutting contests. Good.
I got
Oh,
Demure, Dragonborn Druid from a now impoverished noble family who killed their brother in a duel over their inheritance.
I don't mean to sound
Great.
insulting
You
to
got,
anyone,
like-
but I hate that website. I feel like if you can't come up with a character concept on your own, why are you playing D&D?
Because this is fun and ridiculous.
Also,
Also,
you know it's a fucking joke,
Yeah,
right?
it's fine if you're doing it as a joke, but I mean, if you actually literally make your character on that, it's like, what?
I absolutely have several times.
Half-orc barbarian from a tiny village who doesn't understand sarcasm. So, like...
Oh, it's like you! God damn it. Boom! Roasted.
You beat me to my self-deprecation.
I can't let you self-deprecate. I have to make you hate yourself more first.
Half-orc barbarian, however, that is socially inept, sounds perfect to me.
Oh, absolutely. I bet he just walks around autistically screeching all the time. Whoa, Kitty, what is that roll? Oh, nice one, buddy.
Oh, I rolled something?
What, apparently? You clicked on something and it was like 1. Good.
Okay.
If you could do that a lot in my campaign, I'd really appreciate it. Because my rolls really suck, so I'm never gonna hit anyone anyway.
So, these stats I rolled, do I want to be putting them in my character sheet? Do I want to be doing something with them?
Yeah. I mean, if you know what class you're gonna play, start allocating your stats in your character sheet. So when you look at your character sheet, you've got on the side there that like strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. So where those 10s are, put your stats in there accordingly. It will automatically calculate the bonus that you're getting.
Yeah, that's great. Actually, it's freaking useful as shit. I already put mine in, and then put in, it's a rogue, so 8 plus the Constitution modifier, so I have 12 hit points at level 1.
Woo!
I want to be the hardiest little gnome ever.
So,
good.
Just anyone watching on stream, of the 3 that I have up there, I'm thinking a fighter, obviously. What are those? I feel like the middle one kind of feels the most Ravenlofty. What do you guys like?
Sort of, yeah. I think he feels the most gothic horror-esque. But the dude in your chat's got it right, man. He looks a little like a murder hobo. It just reminded me of Hobo with a shotgun, and then I got really happy. So now you have to pick him.
Murder hobo wins?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I've got to choose an alignment.
You do.
This guy.
Gonna do?
I'm gonna be this guy.
Good.
All right.
Good.
So I don't know what I have to do for you, Luna, to like start out with like a
Sexual
couple
things?
bottles of poison in my inventory, but you just let me
With a
know.
couple bottles of what?
Poison.
Oh.
Or a bottle, since there's 3 applications and they last for 1 minute each.
Okay. I mean, we'll see. Like, what class? What class are you playing? Are you playing a rogue?
Rogue.
Okay. So your base gold is. Let's see.
I was trying to deal around that, damn it.
Well, yeah. So here's the thing: is like if you want to do that. I usually give a little bit more than the base starting golds.
I could write you a really bitchin' backstory or something to earn it.
Yeah. Look, if you write me the most bitchin' backstory, you can have poisons.
Ask Rev. I write bitchin' backstories.
She
I
does.
believe in you.
This character might not last long. I have 7 hit points, I can't wear armor, and I have +1 dexterity, and that's all my armor class. So
That sounds
Wonderful.
fucking excellent.
You're gonna do great. Are you ready to roll stats for a backup character?
no, this is my only one. I'm banking on this one. I'm going all in.
I'd like to point out I'm not putting charisma as my dump stat.
I, even when I'm playing like a barbarian, refuse to make charisma my dump stat.
Well,
I mean, I did, but it's not that bad. It's -1 modifier. It's not too terrible.
I also feel like my dump stat is a 14, so...
Yeah, F you. You don't have any dump stats.
Yeah, you can fuck off forever, basically.
So this would be fine. We'll just let Rev do everything, and the rest of us can just follow him around and
No,
cheer him on.
I'm actually trying to figure out how I want to play this character so that he doesn't overshadow other people. And I'm thinking he's going to be slightly, and this is going to hurt Loina to hear. It's going to hurt his soul. He's going to be slightly edgelordy.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Great.
So I would be happy, Luna, to take like the starting equipment plus it says plus anything provided by your background if you deem my backstory good enough, some poisons. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see
acceptable.
about it.
All right.
So, is there a main stat and secondary stat that I want to put my highest shit into for Barbarian?
Strength is your main stat.
Are you not looking at your like barbarian class thing? Like it'll tell you.
I'm looking at the, oh, I'm going to ask the basis. Whoops-a-daisy.
Oh, shit. I forgot that AC for Monk is plus dexterity, but then minus wisdom, and my wisdom's at a -1, so I actually have no armor. I'm just going to be AC 10 for the entire game.
You could play a human. Are you playing a human?
Yeah.
So you get like +1 across the board.
I think it may have already counted that.
Oh. I mean, I don't think so. Like, you have to manually put that stuff in to the character sheet. Like, it doesn't, because there's human and there's human variant, right? Which give different things. So I think you have to like manually plug those stats in.
Oh, no, I'm just putting these in a PDF thing that I downloaded, and it's like calculating all that stuff.
Oh. Don't put it in the character sheet where I can see it.
Oh, I don't know where that is.
Okay, so go into like Roll20 there and click the thing at the top that looks like, don't argue with me right now. Click the thing at the top that looks like a newspaper and you'll have access to your character sheet. I gave you a character sheet.
Yeah, I don't want that one though. I want a different one.
Oh my god.
Rocks fall, Chris dies.
Oh, you beat me to it. I am literally doling out 4 chocolate chips every like 4 or 5 minutes.
Good. See, I used to be able to do that, but then I made my daughter chocolate chip pancakes, and now like she won't just take chocolate chips. She's like, okay, but can you make pancakes with those?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So if I want to keep her quiet, I need to make pancakes.
About once every month, or maybe 2 months, Angie will make a special treat, and we call them cookie cakes. They're chocolate chip pancakes with crushed walnuts in them.
Oh, that sounds really good.
I've noticed that it tends to happen at a very certain time every month.
Oh, imagine. I can't imagine why that would happen.
But I don't complain.
As is your place.
Oh my god, I'm just looking at your character sheet now, and I'm just like, oh dear.
So, I'm thinking what I might do is go with great weapon fighting and just have him use a staff. He's starting to take shape in my mind, and he's going to be a little bit of a pacifist in the sense that he doesn't like to kill, like he doesn't have an oath or anything, but he tries not to kill people. Now, of course, that doesn't apply to beasts, aberrations, undead, etc., but people. That's okay, right?
Are gnomes people too?
No.
Sweet.
Maybe I should make him a racist.
They count as half a person. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, I'm not going to make him a racist. Yeah. I kind of like this idea of him... Abu Dhabi says lead pipe Warhammer. I'm thinking quarterstaff instead of Warhammer. I fucking hate the dogs in my neighborhood. They all bark like fucking constantly.
There is a doggo 2 doors down from me, and I saw him out in his backyard last night, and he was throwing around like a light up ball, and it made me really happy.
Okay. I'm on streams.
Like, no one was throwing it for him. He was picking it up and throwing it for himself, and it was like all lit up and shit because it was nighttime, and the doggo was really happy about
I'm
it.
on stream, so I'm not going to talk about my fantasies about poisoning the dogs in my neighborhood.
I would probably love the broken dogs.
They're not broken, they're just
I
assholes.
like broken dogs.
You seem to love Riley for some reason, and he's an asshole.
Yeah, probably. Those doggos probably just need love. Are they small dogs?
The one across the street is a small dog, and I know that he's an asshole because his owners are assholes. Like, they used to leave him tied up outside with no shelter and no water and no shade. Like, yeah, until I called the cops on them.
See, that's that kind of doggo. It's not his fault.
No.
He's an asshole. He just needs
I
love.
agree. I agree. It doesn't mean I don't fucking hate him, though.
He just needs to be loved. I want to save the dog. Can I rescue
Well,
the dog?
I called the,
Will you bring me
I
the
called
dog?
the cops on him. It was like 108 degrees outside, and that's Fahrenheit for you fucking everyone else in the world. It was 108 Fahrenheit out, and he had been outside. Like, they took him outside and tied him up in the morning when it was fine, and it was like, 65 or 68, and that was fine. But then it was like 1 o'clock, and I'm like, I've heard that dog barking all fucking day, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I look at the thermometer, and it's like 108 degrees outside. I'm like, and I look, and he's tied on like maybe a 5-foot leash to the corner of their porch, and like he's got nowhere to go to get any shade. He doesn't have a bowl of water. I was like, this is fucking criminal. That's animal abuse. You can't do that. So I called the cops, and I said, listen, I'm not trying to report a crime, but I need to know who to call, blah, blah, blah. They say, you call us. That's animal abuse. That's a crime. Are you reporting this crime? I'm like, well, can you leave my name out of it? And they're like, yes. So, and then about 10 minutes later, a cop car showed up in front of the door, and about 10 minutes later, that dog was inside. And they haven't left him tied up outside for 8 hours at a time since.
Good. I hate everyone. Hate everyone. Bring me the dog. I will love the dog and care for the dog. The dog, not an asshole.
Maybe a spear. Spears are fun.
I feel like I hardly ever see anyone like use a spear in D&D ever. Like, no one ever picks that as like their
love
weapon.
spears. I think spears are
That's interesting.
a great weapon. I mean, that image, it looks like he could be holding a spear, right?
It's like a staff that you can throw and then pierce someone with.
Yes, good.
It's 2 in 1. I know I'm like looking at like the basic starting equipment and like picking like, oh, do I want to play with a rapier or a short sword? Rapier, because they're steady. Stab. Not splashy, but
Yeah, I think
piercing.
he's gonna go spear.
Also, they're fancier.
Fancy and lighter. I feel in my mind like a gnome would choose a rapier because it's very, little, distinct.
You guys are
So-
free to like change your character names and stuff, by the way. That's acceptable. I just wanted to like have them organized for me to see while you guys did stuff.
Oh, character name.
She ain't got a name yet, but it's coming to me real soon, I'm sure. Also, so do you have any preferences about how we like our alignment and stuff?
If you're in Ravenloft, I was explaining on this earlier, your backstory better include a reason for you to be in Ravenloft. If you're born there, you should probably be of evil alignment, and if you're not born there, then you have a good reason why the Mists would have taken you, or
We
why...
decided that we were in Ravenloft. Is that a good enough reason?
No! God damn it.
Oh, the only other time I played Ravenloft, Rev just kind of teleported us all in there, and I didn't have to have a reason. So,
Yeah, you need a reason. There needs to have been like some sort of events that took place for your character that was catastrophic or stressful or like life-altering in a negative way that would have encouraged the Mists to come and take you to Ravenloft. Or you could have found one of those crazy elusive portals to Ravenloft. But if you're gonna do that, then there better be a reason that you're doing it, and the reason should be good.
We bought a
Because
new
why the
house and it
fuck?
was in the basement.
Why the fuck?
In that basement, so and it was just like there the whole time, but we never.
Oh my god.
We don't use it.
Why
it's
are
like
you
next to a
this?
refrigerator.
God damn it.
You only plug it in when you need it.
And because like I consider Ravenloft like Relay. Like why would you ever want to go to Relay? You know?
So like if I was like looking for some potion ingredient in some weird place, and then
Ravenloft's probably not where you would go, I don't think.
no, but like by chance, you know, the whole by
Are we
chance.
using feats?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I forget how feats work. I have to look it up.
You can't name your character Maxwell Thunderguns.
Oh, but
Why?
That's so
But,
good.
so is my character name okay?
No.
No, it's not Edgelord McGillicuddy.
You cannot name your character Edgelord McGillicuddy. No. I think I like that less than Maxwell Thunderguns.
I don't seem to be able to see people's names, their character names.
Because you don't have access to the
Another
character
GM.
sheets.
Oh well.
Because
Suck
you
it.
shouldn't have access
Suck
to
it, Lorna.
character
Suck it.
sheets. If they type in the chat though, it should pop up as whatever their
So-
thing is.
Starting off, how much of that gold do we have?
That should be under your class thing.
Oh.
It will tell you starting gold. Oh,
Because I
Rev,
got a,
what you do is you go under, like underneath the chat, there is an as and a drop down list. Click on the drop down list and you can pick your character instead of being kind
Oh,
of yourself.
I think I would rather leave it as Rev, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I will choose a different name, don't worry.
Good.
I won't.
Why is this happening?
So wait, if I'm like chaotic evil, I can just be from Ravenloft. Oh, but I need to know more about Ravenloft for a backstory. That doesn't work for me. Never mind.
I don't
Oh my
want to
God.
read. This doesn't
Oh my
work for
God.
me.
Cortraption wants to be a poisoner?
I thought
She
you had said you didn't want us to like know too much.
Cortraption should be a
necessarily, or was that
Vistani
when I'm
poisoner.
mistaken? A what?
I don't want you to know too much about this specific story. Knowing, like, if you are going to be from Ravenloft, having information about Ravenloft and how, like, the mist works and things like that would sort of be a necessity. I'm totally okay with people coming from Ravenloft or whatever. Maybe somewhere outside of Barovia, as an example. Like Barovia is where this is
Listen to
taking
me,
place, which is
Luna,
like.
have you ever seen Court stream in real life? Do you see how she dresses and how she acts? She should be a Vistani.
I wish I knew what. I wish
Gypsy.
I got the reference. I'm gonna have to. I'm
She's a
Googling
gypsy.
right now. Oh, can you be a gnomish gypsy?
No.
No. Okay, is Vistanis are all
Yeah, never
humans?
mind.
Let me look up. No, well, I could play a human, I guess. I am kind of one.
I forgot that you wanted to be a gnome.
I can make a rogue, or I can make a gnome backup character for after my human gets killed, or I can make this, whatever.
I like how set you are in that. Like, she's definitely going to die, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck it.
So I don't see Spearmaster in the list of feats. That must be a separate thing. That's separate.
So
I think that is in Unearthed Arcana as well. Are you looking for Spearmaster? Are you looking for Polearm Master?
I want to go Spear. Polearm feels too fancy.
So
Oh yeah,
well, Polearm Master does
Sorry,
work with
Luna.
a spear. When you take the attack action with spear, you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon.
Yes.
I like this.
Does this work for you? Does this work for you?
I like that idea of stabbing someone and then whipping the other end around and cracking them in the face.
Yeah. There you go.
This is excellent because I don't meet the stat requirements for most of these feats. And given that the stat requirements are usually 13, that's pretty bad.
according to this, I can have 60 gold as my starting thing.
Yep. So you can have max gold, max level 1 gold.
Yay!
Rev, I just realized that I'm wearing like a weird skirt and these weird socks and a vest and stuff, and yeah,
Because
you're
you're
right.
a Vistani. You're a gypsy. How often do you get feats if you choose
would-
feats instead of?
Actually. Sorry.
How
what?
often do you get feats if you choose feats instead of whatever?
Instead of what?
Wait, at certain levels, your class gives you the ability score improvement. Using the optional feats rule, you can forego taking this feature instead of a feat of your choice. So, can you take a feat at level 1? I'm sorry, I'm not super familiar with.
That's usually dependent on some of the races. So you're playing. Sorry, you're playing what? A
Human fighter.
fighter? Okay. So the human. Are you playing a regular human or a human
I was
variant?
just gonna go regular human.
Okay, so the regular human doesn't get an extra trait at level 1. You get an ability score increase, so you increase all of your ability scores by 1. But if you wanted to be a human variant, then you get a feat, and you can increase 2 of your
Yeah, I'll
base
do that
stats
then.
by 1.
And I'll take Polearm Mastery, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the player's handbook, Polearm Mastery doesn't list spear. It says a glaive, halberd, or quarterstaff, but on the web it says spear.
Yeah, I was looking on the web as well, because I was just like, that seems really silly if you can't have, like, spear mastery or whatever, and I would think that polearm mastery, that would fall under that for me personally, so if you want to still take polearm mastery,
I
that's
would like
fine.
to do that. I'll do that then. I will do this. And I'm going to go the variant human that has the lower ability scores to start because I'm fine.
Yeah, so you can increase 2 of your ability scores by 1 and also take a feat.
King Abu Dhabi says she could be a gnome Vistani. The Vistani liked her small size and stature to get into hard-to-reach places. Especially if she's a rogue, they would see the advantage in having a gnomish burglar.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting too, because in Barovia specifically as well, there are Vistani tribes and stuff all around.
Right. I'm reading something about Vistani here. It says non-Vistani, which are in their society, are called Georgios. While these individuals may be befriended or guided or swindled, they may not be considered part of the Vistani fellowship. So you can kind of like be an honorary one, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, and
so I would
because they
basically
are
pick Vistani instead of Rogue. No. Well, no. What? So I would just basically like treat this, because they have that cool evil eye special attack that's like 3 times per day.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sweet.
It's kind of interesting too, because the Vistani sort of have like a very, very, very minimal bit of control over the mists of Ravenloft, which is like what sort of divides the realms. So, like, say a group of people are playing a campaign on Ravenloft. If you want to go from one realm to another, they generally need the help from a Vistani to travel reliably. There's a lot of interesting things you could do with that. I mean, they're like known for wanderlust because they are basically fucking gypsies. They do have that evil eye ability, which is kind of interesting. If you're a female, there's the Roni, which have like the most power sort of in the sight, they call it.
Right. We're starting level 1, so
Sure.
From what I'm seeing, Roni tend to be 4 up-ish.
Yeah.
But it would be a possibility. There's also like the outcast ones. What are they called? They are like Darkling. Darklings are Vistani who've been cast out for unforgivable crimes against other Vistani. Oh yes, this works with my poisoning.
Good.
I poisoned
And like poison my entire caravan by accident, but still be cast out. Oh.
So what can my carry weight be? Like
that you will see
how
under
do I morph
your race. What race are you?
Half orcan.
Okay, so the half-orc's medium, right?
Yeah, I think.
I'm not asking you. You keep your mouth shut. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, their size is medium. So yeah, because you have medium size base walking speed of 30 feet. But then you also get dark vision, which is kind of cool, which means you can see in dim light 60 feet in front of you as if it were bright light. That's kind of neat. Find the carry weight. Carrying capacity for medium character, please. Oh, is this based on strength score now? I think it is. Oh no, I'm thinking about 3.5. Never. Yeah, okay, so it is. It is your strength score multiplied by 15.
So I have 2 numbers under my strength, 3 and 16. Which one am I timesing by 15?
3.
Thank you.
And everything has a pound limit, like literally everything. So like when you are looking at the PHB under the tables for everything, you should like even for like rope and shit like that, like you'll see a weight. So make sure that you input that into your inventory on your character sheet.
I seem
Because I want to know what shit weighs.
I seem to be getting a backpack. Will that help with what do you
No.
call it? Okay.
You better have a backpack. Because there's no fucking way that you're carrying around like 6 potions and a rope and shit.
I thought he would just go with like a sequined, stylish little clutch thing.
A man purse.
I'm not
A super classy man purse.
orc a man purse.
Why not?
He isn't that diverse.
Okay, Luna, I think I am gonna. I'll save my gnome for my backup character and make this a Vestonic. So I am reading and enjoying. So, should I just? Is that like in terms of treating it just like any other human, except with? Oh, let me look. Oh no, this is. I don't know. How do you want me to do this? Let me find stuff.
Do you mean like a way to mash together sort of human and Vistani? Because Vistani's not really a race; they're more like a tribe, right?
Right. Yeah. So like, how do I treat my race, my racial characteristics? Essentially, is what I'm saying.
Well, you're going to be a human, yeah.
Yeah, and so like Vestana is then my class.
Sort of, yes. Do you have the class table there already, or no?
Well, I have something open here that I'm reading. It's like an NPC guide for them though. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I just want to ask a question here. So I tested something out and tried rolling an intimidation roll, right? And so 1d20 plus 5, which is my intimidation score, gives me 19, right? Because it rolled a 14 plus 5. But then it rolled a second one, and it says 5 plus 5. Why is that? Is that like if I have disadvantage or advantage or something?
Yeah, in 5e you always roll 2, and if you have advantage you take the higher one, and if you have disadvantage you take the lower one.
What if you don't? What if...
Then you take the first one. I mean, like, you pretty well always have advantage or disadvantage. Pretty well.
I mean, when I played 5th edition and run 5th edition, there were plenty of times when there was no advantage or disadvantage.
Well, yeah, okay, so I say pretty well, as in, like, the things that you are going to be rolling the most, you will have, like, advantage or disadvantage over. If you don't, then you are just going to take the first one.
That's all I needed to know. Are we doing the thing where if we like what someone else does, can we give them our inspiration?
Sure.
I'm a big fan of role-playing. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a big fan.
Absolutely.
I really like that you can give someone else your inspiration token.
I
mean, I would encourage things like that, so yes, please. Do interesting things.
I love that King Abu Dhabi is still hanging out. I decided I was going to stream this, but I thought to myself, who's going to want to watch this?
So I feel like this might be a terrible idea, but it sounds very cool. In that I've given my barbarian a trident.
Okay, contraption.
Yes, my dear.
So you can make it a human or a gnome, whichever you want. What we'll do is we'll make the Vistani your background, and you can utilize, we'll have to tweak it a bit probably, but you can utilize some of the things that they can do, like that evil eye ability that you can do a few times a day, and like general control over the mists to like a lesser degree. So we can make the Vistani your background, and you can sort of utilize the things that come along with that. And if they're a little too powerful for just making it a background, then we can tweak it a bit.
Okay, I'm going to share a link to the resource that I'm using here for Ravenloft Vistani. They have, other than the special attack with the Evil Eye, there's a special defense called Prognostication. Other than that, I mean, I'm going to play it as a human, and I'll make a gnome for my backup character. That's fine. I'll probably play as a Darkling, which would explain why I'm not with my group, because I've, inadvertently poisoned my family.
Good.
I derped hard or something. I'm working on ideas for backstory. I have to read a little bit more.
Yeah. So would you like to make Vistani more of a class, or do you want to make it more of a background? Because if you make it a background, then you can still utilize a different class. It'll just be a matter of tweaking it so that we can make it sort of balanced.
Right. Yeah. I think as a background, kind of like I'm a human Vistana. Like that's a type of human.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll take my class in probably still rogue.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
I have a question. So I'm looking through the player's handbook, right? And I got to the part where it's talking about the backgrounds. Okay? So, I'm looking at soldier, and I actually would imagine being more like a town guardsman, but the soldier thing fits, right? So then, if you pick a background, below that it's got skill and tool proficiencies and equipment. Is that like what it suggests, or do you get that if you choose that background? Hello?
Oh, sorry. You said soldier, right?
Give me 1 second.
Give me
Page
1
140
second
in the
to,
player's handbook.
Appreciate.
Like these skill proficiencies, tool proficiencies,
Right.
and equipment?
Oh, you get those.
Oh, you get those.
Okay. And those are in addition to what I already have?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to use that information in that link for basing my racial features off of Vistani human, and then that works really well. I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay. Perfect. I'll read through what they have here. I have some other resources as well that I can flip through and look at. It's just that most of them are in my campaign guide.
Sure, no worries. This is going to work out really well with Rogue because they aren't necessarily very spell oriented. They're not necessarily spellcasters. They're like daggers and short blades, light crossbows.
Yeah.
And then you get the evil eye thing, which is just like a racial trait like I would have if I was a gnome. I'd be tiny and I could hide behind people, Which is one of my favorite combat tactics, playing a small person.
Yeah.
I get behind Rev and let him take all the damage.
I would put a stop immediately, I think, on a spellcaster Vistani, just because they're so fucking rare. I'd be like, no, you can't be that. No.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be back in a few minutes. If you guys have questions while I'm gone, put them in the D&D chat there in case you are afraid you will forget them. And I will read them.
Some Vistanis have trained bears. I'm just dreaming.
So I'm gonna assume I want to bring rations. I'm just guessing there, but feel like that might lead to starving otherwise.
Oh, I love this. This bit. It says the Vestani diet consists of roasted meat, goats and mare's milk, berries, and other fruit, and strong coffees.
Well,
This is my
Told you
race.
you were a Vistani.
They are also straight up neutral. This is my race.
Well, the people aren't straight up neutral. As a group, they are neutral.
Right. So I'm gonna go neutral, whatever. You know, like whatever neutral. Chaotic neutral, probably. Unless Luna wants me to do something else. I'm just dreaming. This is the best part. Well, other than the playing part. This is all good. Oh, I'm so happy we're doing this. Have we got any healers at all? Like, at all?
I went fighter because I thought you were going to be a poison or cleric, but she said don't worry about that.
Okay, well, no, because I'll still make my gnome a rogue. I could make my Vestani, because they do, like,
You
there
make whatever
are,
you want to make.
Kaldresh. Yeah, I know, but they do produce healers. And I can still, like, get in on some poisoning on the side there, probably. It just wouldn't be as effective.
Wow, this guy's getting a little dark.
Inviting the story.
In my head, it's taking my muse is speaking to me in my own head, and he's starting to take shape in my own head. So he's going to be chaotic neutral. He used to be a guardsman, okay, and what happened was he, as sort of a chaotic person, he was more concerned with, he was, flirting with a local peasant lass or whatever, and I'm still not 100% how it is. I'm thinking maybe he was, like showing off, and he triggered the mechanism that dropped the portcullis at the gate that he was guarding, and it crushed a child. So his personality trait is he's haunted by the death of a child caused by his mistake. And And then his flaw is that the memory of the child's death cries haunt him constantly, causing him to be irrational about children.
Well, that's dark.
Yeah.
But not bad.
And then his ideals are you have to guard yourself first so that you may guard others. In other words, he's going to seem very standoffish, but it's because he feels like he made the mistake of trying to be too gregarious in the past, and that's what caused this life-altering event for him. And if he doesn't watch himself first, then he can't protect anyone else. And then his bond is the burden of the strong is to protect the weak that they care for. So, like, once he does start caring about someone, he'll, you know... God, this does feel a little too 14-year-old edgelordy.
Just a touch.
But I can't help it. It's that picture. You guys picked that picture. I know what I'll do to make him a little less edgy. Hang on. I'm going to change him to neutral good. And I'm going to change his ideals to...
Okay.
Nope.
My other possible option here is to claim my favorite class, a bard.
Is Luna back? Did I just hear Luna?
Yeah.
Okay, so I made some changes. Does this sound like too much of a 14-year-old edgelord story?
Probably.
And now I'd like to point out, you guys picked the picture. I had 3 pictures up, and you're like, "Oh, pick the edgelord, pick the edgelord."
Okay.
So this is what my muse spoke to me. So his alignment is neutral good. His backstory was that he's not a soldier. He was a guardsman at a town or a village or whatever, and he was being gregarious and flirting with a woman, and he triggered the mechanism that dropped the portcullis, and it dropped and ended up crushing a child. So his personality traits are that he's haunted by the death of a child caused by his mistake. His ideal is that the burden of the strong is to protect the weak that they care for. His bonds are the innocent must be protected even from myself. And then his flaws are that the memory of the child's death cries haunt him constantly, which cause him to be irrational about children. So that irrationality can go in both ways. Like, he can be very cruel and, like, assholey to them, but he can also, like, oh no, there's a child crying, and then he rushes and beats the shit out of the father. You know, that's like, you know, roughing up a kid.
Yep.
Is that a little too edgelordy?
That's fine.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. I don't see problem with that.
I'm going to test.
I'm going to test something here quick. So just like keep an eye on your roll 20 for a sec here, please.
Map.
Did that pop up anything?
Oh yeah.
The map of Barovia.
Good.
Ooh, that looks like a hellhole.
And this as well. This has worked as well. Yes.
Yes, the village of
Good.
Barovia.
Okay, so I really like that. God, I love that about this fucking... So you guys actually, you'll have access to that in your journal as well. So you can reference it whenever. You can click on it to zoom in, make the image bigger, which is nice. It's one of the things I really, really love about Roll20 is that I have like the ability to do that. Like I can force you to look at a thing. I'm like, no, look at this. And I can do that to specific people or to everyone, which is also nice.
I like that there's a Luna Lake.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So Luna, if I play my Vestani as a Darkling Vestani who's been cast out, I still have Evil Eye but no fortune telling ability, which is fine with me. And if you kill me and the Vestanis don't come to give me a proper burial, I will raise as an undead creature to continue extracting the payment the world owes me. So I should totally build a backup character for when you kill me.
Buddy. Now here's the interesting thing. Do I take over your character when that happens? I feel like I would take over your character.
Or would you? I'm not sure that you would have to.
Well, I mean, if you're being raised as
the undead was dealt with.
Oh, dude, if you die and you're being raised as an undead, because no Vistani is coming to bury you if you're a Darkling.
Well, it says that the death of a Darkling will be sensed by nearby Vestani, and they will come and give you a proper burial to prevent the undead.
Yeah. While you died, it would
Domo arigato,
areas
Mrs.
here that the Vistani won't even go. So it would be kind of interesting. I like want to kill you now.
You're the dungeon master. You should want to kill everyone.
GM goal: kill Cortraption's character.
Nope. Now the police fucking bust into Luna's house. It's like we have this recording.
Hey, it was consensual, damn it.
If that was going to happen, okay, if the police are going to bust in here for me saying questionable shit on the internet, this is not the thing they are coming at me for, okay? Like, let's be fucking real. I'm pretty sure it was like yesterday I was talking to Chris and I was like, theoretically, if I murdered my child, would you like keep me safe from authorities? Like, would you hide me? So like, if they're coming for me, man.
I would like to point out we
this
are
the thing they're
streaming on
coming
the
for.
internet right now.
I'm not gonna kill her. It was theoretical.
I don't think
She's gonna goddamn
I don't
kill
think there
me.
has been a parent alive that hasn't thought about murdering their child at some point.
It's like you, Jesus Christ, all you fucking want, man. But like, you have little sisters, okay? Do you not? You have little siblings, okay? So do you recall when they were like maybe 3, or like 4?
I made the mistake of thinking it would be better when they could talk. I was completely wrong on that one.
No, I like it better now that she can talk, actually. The issue is that sometimes when she talks, it's just nothing but attitude.
AJ,
She reminds you too much of
AJ
yourself.
says, I haven't gotten there yet
like-
with my daughter. Yeah, but your daughter's still a baby.
Oh, yeah, no, if she's still a baby, then of course you haven't. Wait until she's like 4 or something, and she starts hitting you with the fucking attitude. It'll be a fleeting thought, I promise, it'll be a fleeting thought, it will cross your mind, you'll be like, I'm gonna fucking do it, and then like a second later you'll be like, no I'm not. No I'm not, it's fine, everything is fine. But I mean, this morning I was telling a story about how she was like determined, even though there's a foot and a half of snow outside, to like wear rain boots. I called them wellies to her instead of her snow boots, and it turned into like a 10-minute argument about it before we just had to leave, and she wore her wellies to school. And then like on the way to school she's like, oh mummy, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And she's like, they're rain boots, not wellies. And I'm like, no, it's the same thing, kid. You can call them rain boots if you want, but mummy calls them wellies. And she was like, well, that's wrong.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. I call them wellies
I love that your
too.
daughter tells
And I'm
you you're
just
wrong.
like, please stop.
You're listening to you. Oh my god.
Just like, well, that's wrong. Oh, fuck me, right?
I'm trying to find a good half-orc barbarian picture, but you get the sense this was all made by edgelords.
Good.
Or they're from WoW.
Luna, look at my character sheet. Is it broken? What's going on?
And say that you're putting a new vehicle on your policy. Say it's gonna be, a gift from one son, from your son.
What's the matter here?
I feel like I lost a tab or what?
Oh, so you're on the spells tab. So right beneath your thing that says like spell casting ability, spell save DC and everything there, right beneath it you'll see core, bio, and spells.
Oh my god, Derp, thank you so much.
Yep.
I thought I had broke it.
No, you're good.
Hey guys, I'll be back in
If you want
about
to
5
put-
minutes. I gotta go do something real quick.
Yep.
Remember to mute yourself. Remember to mute him.
Oh god, no. If you want to put your bio stuff under the actual bio and info tab, you can do that. Or if you want to actually just keep it on the character sheet, you can do that too. Whichever you would like.
So,
Word.
how many feats do I get? Or is that
Okay.
something I can work out for myself?
You have to
Two,
look
so
it
you
up
can
for
walk.
yourself.
Stop immediately.
Nope.
No, look that shit up for yourself, dude. It'll be on your look at your race thing. It will tell you stuff there, and
Oh,
look
it's
at
race.
your class one as well, because sometimes you get different ones based on your class. And make sure that you check your background too, because sometimes you get things based on your background, like you get specific proficiencies and items and stuff. Have you looked at the backgrounds page at all yet, Luna?
Maybe not.
That's fine. Take your time, dude. Like, there's no rush. Just make sure that you're looking at the backgrounds tab as well, because you'll want to pick a background. And based on that, you can get different proficiencies in weapons and shit, as well as certain skills like survival and medicine and all of that stuff. Sometimes it affects your starting gold. Sometimes it gives you certain weapons and armors and shit. So just take a look at that.
Does this character sheet automatically calculate the carry weight?
No, I don't believe it does.
Because I was inputting the weight, and it is telling me that I'm encumbered.
Oh, then it does. Okay.
Or I could have added up the weight wrong for the Explorers pack.
Let me look at your. So you are a wood elf monk? Yeah, this is you.
Yep.
Yes, okay. Okay, so you have the
I'd like to,
Explorers pack. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying thank you, Rev, for the Vestani idea, because now I have like this whole character idea. It's gonna be so good. The backup gnome's gonna be fun too, but come on.
But come on.
I can't wait to possibly die.
Good.
So I get an ability score increase, which increases my strength and my constitution. I'm assuming that goes in the larger number rather than the smaller number. Like it increases, like from my strength I have 3 and 16. I'm assuming my strength is increased to 18 rather than 5.
I like tuned out.
Damn it.
What? Sorry, I'm sorry. I was looking at a thing.
So because I'm a half orc, my constitution and strength are increased. I'm assuming
Yes.
I put that where my 16 is rather than my 3. So
Yes.
as in the large number of
Yeah, you literally can't. It literally will not let you edit that like 3 or whatever for a reason, because that's your base bonus that it automatically calculates for you. So you do add that to your base stat.
Roger.
Hammy. Steam controller arrived yesterday.
Do you love it?
Yep. Probably keep accidentally touching the trackpad rather, when I'm doing things, and that actually moves like my cursor. I'm like, oh god. Fucking startles me every time for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit your inventory sheet here, Kitty, if that's alright. I'm gonna like remove the explorer's pack, and I'm just gonna put everything in manually.
I'm trying to finish work, which is why I haven't added anything else to my character.
Okay, so I just manually gave you everything that's in that explorer's pack, and you aren't encumbered anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so a backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, water skin, and 50 feet.
And so where in the handbook is there like carry weight?
It'll automatically do your carry weight for you. The character sheet. But your carry weight is your strength bonus times 15. I believe. But then I think it also like incorporates your size. I don't know, 5e does carry weight weird. Whoa, Cortraption. Missed, you doing a true neutral character, friend?
Wheel sensors, and because of that, it doesn't pass inspection because it comes back with an error code. So that's exactly what the problem is.
Oh.
Now, depending on how good your mechanic is, or how good your relationship with your mechanic is.
I hope he's streaming all this still.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Doesn't pass inspection.
Does not.
I'm back.
What didn't pass inspection there,
Uh,
out of curiosity?
My car that I'm selling has a bad wheel sensor, and it won't pass inspection because it creates an error code in the computer. And so I said, you have to either replace the wheel sensor or find a mechanic that'll pass it.
Yeah.
Well, you're back.
Oh my god. Hello?
Me, when people call me on the phone.
The thing is there's only like 3 or 4 people who call me on the phone, and 2 of them are like my mom and my dad. So it's like 99.9% of the time my phone rings, it's a telemarketer.
Okay, so I'm flipping through everyone's character sheets just to see where, like, everything is, how people are going. Chris?
Yes.
Can you, like, what is this character sheet?
I don't understand the question.
Dracula Puncher is not a personality trait.
Why?
Punching Dracula is not an ideal.
I mean, that depends who you ask.
His fist is not a bond.
It's the ultimate bond, really.
And, I mean, while I appreciate look at those stats being your flaw, I am gonna have to request that you pick, like, a legitimate one.
Wants to punch Dracula too much? Too good at punching Draculas?
No.
Just like a job interview. My flaw is that I work too hard and I'm just too good at everything.
No.
You don't spend enough time with your family in between Dracula punching.
Yeah. I'm back.
I just realized King Abu Dhabi never gave me a follow.
What a guy.
No.
What a fella.
He's probably already gone. No follow.
So I get another skill, I think, from being a half orc. Do I just add it on the clicking menu? Like just click the tick and whatever in the character sheet.
Jesus, short bows are fucking
I know.
expensive.
Sure.
Short bow costs 25 gold.
Yeah.
Did you yick me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at your character sheet. What are you talking about, Lena?
Once let me read it, and I will. I get, so one of my traits is that I get menacing, which means I gain a proficiency in the intimidation skill. So you see on where it says skills, I just add it in the little tick menu on the left-hand side.
Yeah, just tick it off, and that will make you proficient in it, which gives you a bonus. So now, when you roll intimidation, you'll see that you get a +2 at the end.
Lovely. I know, I'm sorry I'm such a noob, but...
No, it's fine. I was well aware that, like, a few people hadn't played before, so it's not a big deal.
So, in 5th edition, I'm assuming slings do not transfer strength damage to when they deal damage? Much like
I don't
previous
think
versions.
so. Let me double check that, though. Sling, by the way, is the one thing that I will not count ammunition for, because you're just picking up stones off the fucking ground.
I feel like, as a sort of soldier, he'd at least have some sort of ranged weapon, at least for hunting, small game.
Absolutely.
I don't
Yeah.
foresee him using a sling in combat very often, but Court is echoing like crazy, says AJ. Courtney? Court, are you there?
I think she left.
I think she left the channel.
Oh, I wonder if AJ means Luna.
I don't know.
All women sound.
All women sound the same.
I'm not taking that bait.
Well, why not?
I don't know why.
That was good.
That was
I
good
thought
bait.
everybody was being extremely quiet, and I realized my Discord had crashed. Oops.
Oh, hi. Yeah, good. Because I was gonna mention. I was mentioning to you. I didn't realize you had dropped out. I see that you picked a true neutral alignment there.
Well, I'm not married to that yet, but
I mean, if you can play it and you can play it well, I'm down. But like, I think it's because like you missed my earlier talk about the true neutral alignment, where I was like, if you want to play it, that's fine, but you gotta play it right, and this is the hardest alignment to play.
Is that better, AJ, by the way? Is it echoing less
it is
now?
the hardest.
AJ said it wasn't you that echoing, it was my mic picking up whoever was talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, if you want to play it and like you think you can like, if you can do true neutral properly, then I'm just like fucking do it, because that shit like never happens.
Well, my conflict there is that I want her to be a Darkling, and I think like even if it was an unintentional thing that like she committed some unforgivable crime, then you know, like their whole thing is like the world now owes them. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have plenty of time to figure out what it is that you want to do. So
Sure.
it's totally fine.
So I don't believe I get any bonus feats or traits. So do I get any standard, or am I just out there?
You're just out there, dude. So
Okay.
you got like your ability score increase. You have dark vision. You speak Orc, which is going to help you exactly none.
Unless I want to swear it back and not have them know.
Yeah. You've got, oh yeah, you have the thing where like if you die, you don't really die. Every rest. Which is actually really good to have here.
Hey, let me ask you a quick
And then you have the
question,
thing for
real
critical
quick.
hit. Yes.
Starting wealth.
Max gold for your class.
Okay, so I have 200 gold to start. Well, I guess I am going to go with a longbow then, or a short bow. I mean, if I have 200 gold.
Yeah, you may as well.
It's not like a spear and dagger costs much money.
I think I put the weapon damage in correctly, but I'm not too sure.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, sorry, AJ. I have my mic positioned in such a way that it tries not to pick up my speakers, but it's a really good mic, apparently. Where's the section on this for stupid armor? Where do I put in my armor?
That should be. Fuck. have like 19 tabs open. Armor is... Good question. Oh yeah, you can manually change your armor class. So just put it under items, mark it as equipped, and then you can just manually change your armor class to reflect it.
Hey, Wolfful Dragon, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Wolfful Dragon is giving me a creepy baby wave, I guess? I don't know what that is.
Man, monks hit with a D8.
I'm doing pretty good, Wolfful. I'm
not until way later.
Oh, hey, Wolfful Dragon, thank you very much. Here, I'll mute Discord so you guys don't have to hear me talking. Hang on. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for the host. You get these.
I mean, they start
good.
with
Me
D4
and a bunch of friends are
on the,
going to be starting a
fist attacks.
Ravenloft game.
What,
And
your hit dice though is...
so
oh
we're
my
making
God.
our characters, and we're doing 5th edition. Platypus!
I don't know why you think they're good. I'm rolling D4 for
almost
damage.
popped
I have
in,
7 hit
but
points
then,
and no armor.
I was actually looking around for who I was going to watch, and then Luna, who was going to be DMing, said, "All right, everyone get in Discord and let's start talking characters." So I'm making my guy right now.
Hey, look at it this way. When you reach 4th level, you could increase one of your ability scores
How are
by
you
2.
doing?
Or increase
I
2
won't.
by 1.
Yeah, I won't make it that far.
Not with that attitude. I believe in you or whatever. You'll be fine.
I may play around with these stats, actually. I think I may want to go with scale mail instead of leather. Good, I'm glad to hear it, man. How was the stream today? Was it a good stream? Okay, I'm unmuting my mic, but you still may hear me talking to Wolfful Dragon or AJ in stream every once in a while, guys. Hashtag deal with it.
Oh, okay. Are all of Monk's unarmed attacks a 60-foot cone? What the fuck is this? What am I looking at?
No, it's grayed out. That's just the default. You're supposed to change
That
it.
doesn't make sense. No, I'm looking... No, that wasn't where I was looking, sorry. I was
I
looking
can't
at
punch a 60-foot cone?
This is bullshit, I don't want to play it anymore. No, I was looking at something else. I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But I just read it wrong because I'm retarded, and then my brain was like, this doesn't work. You can't just do that. Like, what?
Maybe you have really big hands.
No,
Maybe I'm just
Loina, you
Loina.
should play. Yeah, you should play a monk and punch
Oh,
the
for God's
60-foot cone.
I am not playing a fucking monk with fucking
But
shovel
you have
hands.
shovel hands. It'll work.
Instead of punching, you can just slap people for 1d4.
Oh my God,
In a 60-foot cone.
I hate you all.
AJ says, I can punch in a 60-foot cone. It's no big deal.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I don't like. There's
Oh,
no
good.
problem here.
My strength is so low that I added the contents of my explorer's pack, and I can't carry it.
Sucks to suck.
Okay, so I think the last things I have to do are my backstory and my hit points.
Yeah, so hit points, you'll get max hit points at level 1. Which for you, hold on.
It's a D12.
For the barbarian?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so yeah, you will get 12 plus your constitution modifier at level 1. And then every level, you can either, I will allow you to either roll a d12 or take 7.
Gotcha.
So you can try and get higher than a 7. I will not ever let you re-roll that, though. So you make your fucking choice.
And you live with it.
Yes. Or don't.
I think the rest of us now is come up with a backstory for this fucker.
I believe in you.
Expect it to be ridiculous and somehow semi-serious.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Luna, I just threw a link into chat for because I missed your neutral talk. This is for me, the Bible on how to play a neutral character, and I wanted to see if that lined up for you.
This is exactly what I use for all alignments always. So yes.
Sweet. All right. Yes. So yeah,
Yep.
she's neutral.
Good. Okay.
I want to take a look at
Which
this.
also, does not stray very far from me personally. Really, this was the perfect race.
Interesting. My friend the Unlucky Prodigy has just started watching. Hello, Prodigy. How are you doing today? Myself and several other of my friends are making our D&D characters for a D&D game we're going to be playing at a later date. Including Team MZ member Loina. Say hello, Loina.
Stop. You see,
no.
told me to say hello, but I will not. I will say stop
That's
instead.
fine.
Gross.
That's fine. Hopefully D&Ds go well. Yeah, I'm sure it will. We're playing Ravenloft, so we're all gonna die. It's just a matter of time.
Not me.
Whatever.
I'm gonna be fine. Don't worry, you guys probably already are gonna die. My rolls are so garbage, even as a fucking DM, so...
I look forward to death. It's gonna be great.
I look forward to your death too, because I feel like I can do fun things with your character. After she's dead.
Dirty? Dragon says he just made a character for the group he just joined.
Let people like things, Ricky?
Nope. It's not God's way.
That's not God's way.
Speaking of not God's way, I'm improving. I'm improving the stickman.
Yeah, can we not? Like, I'm going to remove your people's rights to fuck this.
Oh, am I missing something fun?
Oh, you're gonna remove the people's rights? Damn.
Yes. No rights. No one gets rights.
Smerif, dank
Hey.
memes, skirt. Truly, this is a work of art that needs to be shared with the internet.
Truly not.
Ah, that is pretty wonderful. The only problem is my character is covering it up on my thing. There we go. Now the world can see the glory of what you guys have been doing while we've been making characters.
I'm just going to take away your rights, and it's gonna be good. Once I remember how to do that.
Hey, Sabby.
Fuck.
Sabby has just started watching. How's it going? Are you feeling better, Sabby? Or are you still feeling sickly?
I have been sick for 8 years.
A purse full of dank memes. No, Sabby has been had a bad flu or cough or something. By the way, I'm still trying to think of a good name for this character, so if anyone has any suggestions, you can go ahead and say it in chat. Well, I'm glad that you're getting better, Sabby. Shut up, Loina.
No, I think I remembered how to do it.
Just shut up, Loina.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Oh,
Well,
Speaking of character names, Rev, I just went and did like a bunch of research on Romani names. So I picked a first name I like because whatever. But my last name, because I read about like how the Vasari some of them will have trained bears. I was like, oh, her people were bear trainers for sure. So I took Ursari for her last name, which is the traditional one as well for bear training Romani peoples.
Cool. Wolful Dragon says, I'm a Dragonborn cleric, criminal persuasion, con artist, and cannibal. Ow. And also the group's cook. I don't waste anything. Or anything. Sorry, he's a limey git too, so I have to say anything.
you really don't.
No, that's what he typed. He typed anything.
Wait. So, if my background says languages, two of your choice, are those additional to the ones I already know?
Yep.
Nice.
By the way, Wolful Dragon, you'll hear a limey git talking. I've
hold on.
I've told
why?
I think I told you and Fluffy that Loina is to me what you are to Fluffy, because we're Americans and you're our British sidekicks, right, Loina?
Well, now when you say sidekick, I'm no Robin.
Mascot.
Yeah. Trained monkey.
I mean, if I'm supposed to be trained, I'm trained very poorly.
Wolful Dragon says, ow.
Okay. I'm going to be back in a few minutes because I need to make a phone call now and I need to scream at someone, so I'll be back.
Is it wrong that I'm using Taco Bell hot sauce packets to keep pages in my D&D book?
Yes, yes, wrong.
How about me? I'm with them too. I don't have a Sabby. I don't have a cute voiced Taiwanese girl in my clique, unfortunately.
I
think the closest we have is a Ricky, but he's Puerto Rican.
But he totally counts as cute.
He is cute.
Both.
Ricky, do you want to be my Sabby?
What?
You're not Taiwanese? I'm sorry, I must be thinking of someone else. I thought you were like in the Asiatic Pacific region somewhere. I'm sorry, Sabby. No offense. Malaysian Chinese. Malaysian. I'm sorry. Well, I definitely don't have any Chinese friends or Malaysian friends.
I know it's been forever since you played any Puzzle Pirates Res, but my last captain was Chinese and she was awesome.
You want to know something weird? I just commented on Reddit earlier this week about Puzzle Pirates. Someone was talking about in the MMORPG subreddit, and they're like, how come no one ever brings up Puzzle Pirates? This is a really great game. It's still going and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and then in the post, it's like 8 different people talking about, oh my God, I used to play that game. And so I just added my, oh my God, me too.
I mean, we were in the beta, the first beta.
Yeah, that's
weren't
why we had a statue on, I think it was Zoo Island, that had our names on it.
Thanos? Was it a statue of the captain with everybody's names? Oh no, it was just like a plaque.
Night, Sabby.
I don't remember.
Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Okay. Why doesn't it tell me how much a Dungeoneer's pack weigh? Why do I have to go and look up how much all of this crap weighs? Say goodbye to Bacon for me and buy Woeful Dragon. Yeah, bye Bacon. I'm assuming you mean Woeful Dragon and not the person in chat who is actually named Bacon. Well, she may actually have left, but we did have a Bacon in here earlier.
Oh yeah, is Reduxa here? What the hell?
She was. I guess she's not anymore.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
We did have a Bacon in chat though earlier. Okay, I gotta do some math here, so I'm not gonna talk for a second.
Victory is now here.
Okay. Edwin SU, hello, how are you doing today? We are just, there's a bunch of us and we're rolling up our characters and we're going to be playing D&D on Tuesdays starting very soon. So not a lot going on right at this exact moment. We are rolling characters. I have 160 gold left over? That seems weird. How you doing, Edwin SU? Hey, Edwin, if you stop by, you must have rolled greatly. I did, dude. Okay, it was so funny, and it was the reason why I started streaming. I was like, I wish that had been on stream. I go, all right, be prepared to see some terrible rolls. And using Roll20, I rolled, and I got 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18. It was insane. And then we've got someone like Chris, who's in chat, who has like 3 stats under level 10, or under 10. Right, Chris? Chris must have gone AFK.
Chris is not in
Oh,
here anymore.
all right. Well,
He shouldn't feel too bad. I got an 8 and a 9.
yeah. I think it's the best I've ever rolled for any character ever. And of course it's Ravenloft, so my guy's dead. I should ask Luna if I can just bank this and then roll a new character and save this for when we play something other than Ravenloft.
I'll be right back. I need to go take a break for a minute.
By the way, Edwin, if you could hit follow, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to hit 500 followers before the end of the month, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. Dude, this Explorers pack, Dungeoneering pack, it weighs like 53 pounds. If I'm doing the math right.
Yeah. What Luna ended up doing for me was went in and put each thing in individually, and I think she only had. Let me see what she did. Because I was having that issue too. It was like 50 something pounds.
Well, I don't see a thing here for Dungeoneering pack. Like, I don't know if I see an individual thing, so that's what I did. I went in and put in each thing individually, and that's what I came up with, 53 pounds. That's a ridiculous weight. Like,
I couldn't find a weight for the pack either.
New heroes join.
Thank you very much for the follow, Edwin SU. You get some of this. Big ups. Whoop whoop. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'll have to talk to her about that, because that seems a little ridiculous that you're carrying around so much weight, especially since she said she is going to be playing with encumbrance. I'm not going to be able to pick up a damn thing. Like, there's no way carrying around that much stuff should weigh as much as carrying around 3 sets. Well, let's see. Like, it weighs as much as a full set of plate mail, basically. I don't know. It seems a little off. Yeah, it's just like, all right, I guess I'm not picking up anything because my backpack weighs so much. And, I mean, the other thing, mind you, I've got an 18 strength. And I'm, like, close to being encumbered. Like, why would they give anyone these packs that are this heavy?
Yeah. Adding up what she put on mine for the Explorers pack, it was 41.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I have a Dungeoneering pack.
It's all those damn pitons in your pack there.
The pitons are actually one of the least heavy things. It's like 10 10 packages of trail rations. It's 20 pounds.
Feed me. That sounds great. I won't have to carry any.
Well, once I get to know you, I'm not eating anything you cook.
No, that's metagaming. Your characters aren't going to know why I've been exiled from my people.
I said once I get to know you.
Oh, well, we'll see if we live that long.
What are you talking about? I plan on living forever. So my carrying capacity is my strength score multiplied by 5. So if my strength was a 10, my carrying capacity would be 150. All right. Well, I guess I'm fine then, actually. Since I have a strength of 18. Yeah, I'm fine then. Unless she's using the stupid variant encumbrance rule. If you carry weight in excess of 5 times your strength. So, if my strength was a 20, that'd be 100 pounds. That seems like that's a vastly different number. Isn't carrying capacity strength times 15? Yes, it is. But there's a variant that's called encumbrance, which is carry weight in excess of 5 times your strength, not 15. I feel like that number's got to be wrong. Have you ever had a chance to go as long away as Pedron? Didn't you have to retire? Yes. Yeah, AJ, that's true. I had a character who I played in the game for months and months and months, and he became like the commander of an army, and the character started getting so powerful, I actually retired the character. So basically my character fell in love with like we were raising an army, and he fell in love with a camp follower, and then he retired to just train the army and not be like the active member of the party. And then I made a new character just because like the character was getting so powerful. And that's another reason why I don't like individual experience. Like I was getting experience handed out to me left and right, so I was leveling up way too fast. You know what I mean? I don't remember what level Pedron got to, but I am playing, I do have another character who I'm playing, that I've been playing for about 4 years now on a message board, and I think he's level 11. He started out as level 1. So, but that's been, like I said, that's been about 4 years of play by post. Yeah, so Pedron may be my highest so far, but my mage that I'm playing, Ter, may be Ter Khalil Ilwint. I was level 8 when you retired him. Yeah, and I know I was like the highest member in the party, so I was definitely over level 8. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't remember what level Pedron was when I retired him. I think I'm pretty much done.
Yeah. I definitely will have to try to get to the computer again. I had to leave and do baby things with the baby.
Yeah, I didn't write his bio up yet, and I didn't think of a name for him yet. I need to come up with it.
What? I mean, like, where is he from?
I haven't decided.
You don't have a name until you know where you're from. That's basic. You gotta. Your name comes from where you're from. You're basic.
Correct.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait for Luna to get back. Talk to her. Yeah, I gotta finish his backstory. I've got the seeds for his backstory in my head.
Are you gonna stick with the accidental homicide of children?
Yeah, let's call it accidental manslaughter.
All right. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah. You're right. That's a lower charge.
Working with encumbrance, it might be nice if you had 8 gold pieces to spend on a mule. Believe me, I got gold. I've got like 160 gold sitting around that I haven't spent. You know, I have to say, I don't know if I really even like this character that much. His stats are too high. It feels kind of boring.
Oh, what a problem you have.
Look at that. I just rolled a 25 for a Constitution save. It's boring. Characters that are too high statted are boring. The character concept I was thinking of was making a halfling wizard. And he was going to be mildly insane. But with these stats, it didn't feel very halfling-y. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Alright, well, I'm just going to wait for Luna to get back then.
Yeah, I'm out here taking care of the bunny with the baby. Wake up, bunny. Hi. He's like a fluffy meatloaf when he's sleeping. He's so adorable. Yeah.
I need to get some food in me. I haven't eaten. It's, oh my god, it's 12:30. No wonder I'm hungry. Alright, I'm gonna go throw something in the oven. Be back in 2 seconds. I'm still in audio range though. I can talk from my kitchen. It's not too far away.
Throw something in the oven, just picks up any random objects, throws it in the oven.
Camilla, what are you doing? Go in your catio, dummy. Why are you hanging out here? You should be in your catio. Hey, just curious how good my microphone is. Can you guys hear me okay if I just talk like this?
The last word we heard was is.
Alright, never mind. Well, I mean, you heard me from 2 rooms away with a closed door in between, so I didn't know how strong my microphone was.
Well, it's not that we can hear you, just it like cut off randomly.
Ah, I see. Did Luna do we have any idea when Luna will be back?
She just posted in the Discord that she is going to make some lunch and then maybe probably have a nap, and then she'll hop back on if she can't nap. So you are waiting for a train.
Yeah, all right. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and kill my stream, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go get some stuff done and make lunch and yada 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 yada.
Okay.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Right? See ya.
And to anyone watching on stream, thank you very much for stopping in. I will definitely post and let people know when the game actually starts. It's going to be Tuesday nights, so not this week, obviously. And that's all I got. Maybe this was boring as shit. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But I'll see you later. Bye-bye.